Union. News is brought now. Your eyewitness weather forecast.
All right, welcome back. So not bad today, and really as we go through the rest of the week, it's going to be kind of this battle between clouds versus sunshine. And there's one little hiccup in the forecast here that we'll discuss on Friday. After that, it is cruise control weather for yours truly. Again, what we're seeing out there tonight are these thin kind of fibrous clouds, high clouds filling in. On average, we'll call it mainly clear to partly cloudy overnight tonight. Temperature right now 65, light southeast flow, which is going to be the predominant flow as we go through the next several days. Dew points running in the mid-40s, so that's probably where we'll end up overnight. Here's what to expect. Fantastic early fall weather overall. We will have more clouds start to fill in late Thursday, followed by a rain chance on Friday. Now, we get ready to go into October this weekend, and you remember that movie back in, like the early 90s, The Hunt for Red October? It's the hunt for warm October. Wait till you see the 7-day forecast going into next week. Numbers now are in the mid-60s, low and mid-60s here across Oneida County, Griffiths Park, Rome at 65, 60 in Paris, low 60s Cooperstown, upper 50s along Route 20 from Richfield Springs to Springfield Center, 60 right now in Oneonta, and up into the Adirondacks here, upper 50s to right around 60. Tropics still active. That's a new guy right there, Tropical Storm Philippe. And now we're watching another area of low pressure start to get its act together. If that gets a name, it would become Rena. Most of these, actually both of these, will not be an issue for any land anywhere. So let's talk about what's going on here locally. High pressure north kind of funneling that southeast flow in. There's low pressure to the west. That is actually going to scoot by to the south, but it's just going to kind of scrape us here as we get into Friday. After that, this is your weekend. High pressure, anchored out right over top of us, sunny, mild, suppresses the wet weather to the south, and that warmth that you see to the west, that's going to start to build in as we get into next week. So through the day tomorrow, we start out with a good deal of sunshine, then clouds come in. I mentioned that area low pressure going south. Did you notice how it kind of just scrapes the area with some rain? So there is a chance of showers, especially Utica, Rome, south and east through the day on Friday, some light rain or drizzle. Then it's out of here as we go into the weekend. So tonight, on average, mainly clear to partly cloudy, calm, cool night, low temperature right around 44 or 45. Tomorrow, good deal of sunshine to start. Then those clouds start to fill in. Mild for the afternoon, a 7 and a 1 for the high. You want to see the future? Yeah, you do, because check this out. 7-day forecast. So again, that little hiccup Friday with some light rain. Temperatures tomorrow and Friday right around 70. After that, it is nothing but good stuff. Temperatures in the mid-70s over the weekend as the sky turns mostly sunny. Check it out. By next week, Jamie, 80? Am I crazy?
What?
Yeah, looks like it as we get into the first week of October. Going to feel a little summery.
Wow.
That's all you have to say.
Wow. I mean, I was not expecting 80 degrees
I know.
in
It looks
October.
great next week.
Caught me off guard a little, but I'm loving it.
All
right,
righty.
thank you. When we come back, New York's gun laws continue.
Your eyewitness weather forecast.
Well, this forecast, I'll tell you, it's great for you, a snooze fest for me as we get into next week, which is October already. But you know what? It's not going to act like it. I'll tell you that much. Here's a look live downtown now. We've got clear sky, just those thin high clouds that have been kind of streaking across the skies here in central New York. They're out there. You can't see them because it's dark, but a mainly clear to partly cloudy sky overnight. 49 at the top of the hour, light east-southeasterly wind. Now, that east-southeasterly wind is going to be the predominant wind flow, and that is going to cause some issues with clouds. Going to be kind of a give and take when it comes to cloud cover the next few days. But overall, it's fantastic fall weather. Clouds will start to increase through the day tomorrow, so it will probably become partly to mostly cloudy by evening. And then there's a rain chance on Friday. After Friday, that's it. There's no more rain in the forecast, at least for the next 7, maybe even 10 days. And you know that movie, The Hunt for Red October? Well, it's the hunt for warm October. As we go into this weekend, we start the new month, and it is going to be acting weird going into next week, but I think you're going to like it. Temperatures now are in the upper 40s, Rome and Marcy, Utica as well. Little Falls at 47, as well as in Hartwick and Edmiston. 46 right now, Richfield Springs. Springfield Center is 47, as is Worcester. 48 in Oneonta. And up in the Adirondacks, temperatures here are in the low and mid 40s late this hour. All right, that little mass of clouds right there, that's Tropical Storm Philippe. And right behind him is another one that we're watching. Now, it's not a tropical storm yet, but it could organize into one and become Rena. None of these look like they're going to impact land. Back here at home for you and me, high pressure off to the north. And remember, it's a clockwise circulation around high pressure. So that means it's more of a southeast wind. And then there's a little area of low pressure out here. You can see a little gaggle of showers around Detroit, Motor City tonight. Those are going to start to work their way east and be here by the time we get into Friday. After that, high pressure camps out, suppresses wet weather south. That warmth to the west will start to build in. So let's talk about Futurecast and what's ahead for you. Again, watch that little area of low pressure right there, moving towards Cleveland, moving east, and it's going to kind of just scrape parts of the area with some wet weather here as we get into Friday. A period of light rain or some drizzle, especially south and east of Utica. And then we should see the sky clear out, looking pretty good as we go into the weekend. Your day tomorrow's not bad. We start with sun and then go to clouds. Temperatures upper 60s to right around 70. South into Otsego County, increasing clouds, upper 60s to near 70. Cooperstown, Milford, and into the Adirondacks. I think mid-60s should about do it across the North Country. So your forecast tonight, mainly clear, calm, cool, down to 44. Through the day tomorrow, sun over to clouds. Mild for the afternoon, 71. That chance of rain Friday, and then cruise control weather as we go into next week as temperatures start to turn pretty toasty for October. 80 or better by mid next week.
Oh boy. I think everybody's at this point packed away their summer clothes. We've pulled out all the sweaters and
October
blankets.
Can still get warm, especially the first half of the month.
Yeah, and it's proven that next week.
We'll see.
All right, Craig, thank you. Brendan Miller standing by to tell us what's coming up next in sports. Brendan.
Yeah, Jamie.
Your Eyewitness Weather forecast.
Hey, good evening, gang. We have got a great looking run of weather here. There is one little kind of road bump that we have to get through on Friday with some wet weather just kind of scraping by as we look live downtown tonight on the Bank of Utica iNet weather camera. And we've got just kind of these thin high clouds filtering in through the overnight hours. So it will be mainly clear to partly cloudy on average. 48 now with a calm wind. That dew point is at 44. So that number probably drops to that number overnight. So we're going to end up in the low and mid 40s. It'll be clear and cool and kind of refreshing to start. Fantastic fall weather overall. I mentioned we have one little hiccup here. Clouds are going to start to fill in through the day tomorrow, and then there's a chance of rain on Friday. After that, it is conceivable that there will not be a drop of rain for the next 7 to 10 days. And it's the hunt for warm October. It's not red. Wait till you see the forecast going in to next week. In the 40s now, Rome, Marcy, and Utica. Also over towards Little Falls and Herkimer. It is 45 right now in Milford and Worcester. 46 Springfield Center. 47 in Oneonta. And up north, temperatures here dropping into the low 40s. Some of the normally cooler spots up here will get down into the 30s tonight. There's Philippe, or Felipe, tropical storm, and then fast on its heels is another area of interest that we're watching. This could become Rena, but both of these systems do not look like they're going to impact land at all. High pressure north, that southeast flow, and then there's this area low pressure here with some wet weather towards Detroit, Motor City tonight. That is going to work its way east and south and will scrape the area with some rain by Friday. All right, so high pressure will roll in here for the weekend, and that's going to provide us with a good deal of sunshine, mild weather, warmth west, wet weather suppressed to the south. The end result is just some great weather as we go into the weekend. So watch that little area low pressure there near Cleveland. It comes this way, and it kind of scrapes parts of the area here with some wet weather Friday. I think the highest likelihood for a period of light rain or some drizzle or something to that effect will be Utica, points south and east, and then that kind of pivots away. It sets us up for some great weather going into the weekend. Forecast for you here in Oneida County, right around 70, Utica, Rome, clouds increase through the course of the day. I think it's upper 60s to near 70 across the central Leatherstocking region, Cooperstown, Milford, Oneonta, upper 60s to near 70, sun to clouds, and then up across the North Country here, I think temperatures mid and upper 60s as clouds increase. Tonight, mainly clear, calm, cool, collected night, low and mid 40s. Tomorrow, good deal of sunshine to start, over to more clouds as we get into the afternoon and evening, mild for the afternoon, high of 71. Check out the 7-day forecast. So again, that little road bump Friday with a chance of rain. Temperatures right around 70, and then becoming mostly sunny. Saturday, sunny to partly sunny through the rest of the weekend and into next week, which the first week of October. And look at where those temperatures end up, Jamie Azulay. Near 80 by Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe even low 80s.
In my head, this is when things were starting to cool down, getting into the swing of fall, you know, leaf peeping, sweater, warm apple cider. Not quite.
On that note, the weather this coming week, warm during the day, nice and cool at night, will really help to pop those colors. Should be pretty good fall foliage viewing.
Yeah, and there are already starting to change. So.
Yeah, we'll show you that coming up tomorrow night.
Cool. Craig, thank you. Next after this break, take your time.